What's up, y'all? And thank y'all for tuning in for my sister's perspective with my girl, Deep Conversations with Sean and little old me, shayreneeonline. Y'all, tonight we are talking about Sistas, season 8, episode 5. And child, it is a mess, okay? Andy trying to find her voice or wherever she found it at, she need to go on and leave it because she ain't using it. Hayden, let's just get rid of him already. Sean, you ready to come on camera and talk to the peoples?
Come on, girl. I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Y'all, what say you about this episode?
Womp, womp, womp. That's all I got, Fred. I don't know where we're going from here.
I,
Uh, okay. You
mm,
know what? I'm gonna be honest, friend. We can probably wrap this up in 5 minutes.
we,
It could really be wrapped up in a 5 minute video, but I don't get it.
I don't need.
We're spending too much time on the wrong thing.
It's a mess. It's like the roots to riches stuff was taking too much time.
Too long.
It was just like, girl, where's the evidence that your edges is gone because of this? How do
The
I boyfriend ain't snatch your edges out in a
That's
night?
true. The scene that sent me was the pen. I said, no, we not.
We doing this for 10 minutes?
Spending good, expensive film over
Girl,
a pen. And they're forcing Maurice down our throat for whatever
yeah,
reason. And
yeah.
I don't get it. And I think Maurice should have stayed how he was. When
Mhm.
they was at the bank, he said his little, little jokes about her, and we move on.
Yeah, he's not comedic relief for me anymore. He's
Stop
not.
forcing this pen situation. I said, y'all went on break and came back, still talking about the pen? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
a hot mess. A hot ass mess. Love Me says, I'm number 2 on your live. Yes, girl, you had it. You had it. Thank you so much for watching us live. Faith is a substance says, salutations. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for watching. But yeah, the girl and that whole Penelope slapping Andy thing. I was like, girl, no, you fucking lying. Like, I would have hold
Not
on.
in my house.
Hell no. Hell,
Not
and then
in my house.
attacking her, Penelope. Y'all were just teaming up against Gary. So I know you're not over here mad thinking that, oh, you was about to marry him. Girl, you know that wasn't real.
And I'm sure Jordan told you that.
Exactly.
I'm almost for sure he said that.
And Andy even said, Jordan, tell her, like, tell her. I'm like, oh my God. Mm-mm.
This is bad. I don't know how the people gonna fix this. I don't know.
I don't either. I don't even like. We don't even need to start from the beginning and go through the scenes. It was just dumb. Like even Zach and this taco talking about that too long.
It was too long.
Like, and people were talking about on Twitter. They were like, "Y'all do realize she's never eaten Zach's food. Every time she's ready, she's like running out of the house. She's never eaten his food." I'm like, "Yes, she did. He makes breakfast for her all the
Mm-hmm.
full of eggs or something like that." But I'm like, we doing all of this over Fatima eating Zach's taco?
Because we have nothing to pull from. What we gonna talk about? The pen?
Yeah. I was like, I would have rather them have her come home for him to put some beef in her taco. If you catch my drift. Not
Right.
coming home just to eat a taco.
And you was there for 5 minutes to walk. Girl, you wasted your whole lunch break to be there for 5 minutes
Take a bite of a taco.
and leave back out the door.
What you about to eat some? You about to have some Sour Patch Kids for a snack at your desk? Cause like, first of all, they keep on talking about y'all constantly leaving the job over silly stuff. Like Sabrina, you ain't want to leave to go have lunch with Rich, but you gonna leave to go be dealing with Danny's drunk ass.
Yeah.
And Danny, I'm sick. I'm tired of Danny. Danny is the most I don't have no goals ass bitch. Like I am tired of her. She's mad. You sitting here getting drunk and mad because he wants you to elevate yourself. I don't need a man telling me what to do. I'm okay with my life. So you okay living in a studio apartment where you got a Chinese screen separate your bed from your kitchen and your living room. So when you fucking on your men, if somebody's over, you can't have guests. Like if like girl, what? Huh?
But here's the thing, because she was trying to get into in contact, excuse me, with her therapist, because it's giving you bothered. You're bothered because if you weren't, why you need to go and drown your sorrows in some gin?
Because you're mad that you're not doing well. And now you are upset because he's pointing it out and he notices it.
And you low-key know that he's telling you the truth. You don't want to admit the fact that, dang, homeboy may be onto something. And then isn't this the same place that you got drunk at the last time that the people had to call and tell, hey, come get up y'all friend because she drunk? Okay. All right.
Girl, it's a mess. It is an entire mess with Dani. Dani is becoming a lost cause. I can't. Yeah. I think Dani needs to, she needs to elevate herself. Like, somebody needs to tell Dani that you are a broke ass bum. Like, she couldn't be one of my friends, because I have one friend. She don't tell me stuff because she knows I'm going to tell her the truth. I'm like, leave him the fuck alone. Like, he doesn't, he don't like you. Stop. Yep. Like, you don't want, don't come to me.
If I'm that friend too, but like, okay, let's talk this out. Let's say it out loud so it can make sense.
Girl, he just not into you, baby. Okay. And my friends be like, well, why you? Because when I used to date, I used to dismiss niggas like it was nothing. And I wish I had those voicemails when people used to call me and be like, what's wrong with you? You just not answering the phone? Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
When I'm done with a situation, you're invisible to me. Like, I never met you.
Yeah.
Stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff.
I agree.
I've decided to take it to Jesus because I don't give a damn no more. Like, you're done. And so I just, when women act like this, it bothers me, because it's like, if you so mad over what he's doing, leave him alone then.
But I think that's what it's going to come down to. Because they brought up Preston. So I'm like, okay, I wonder if Preston finna to come back over here and make a little surprise or whatever. But you're bringing up Preston, and the reality for me, let me just say this. I think Dani is the Lulu. I think she's the president of the Lululand, the CEO, and all the things. Dani want everything to be her way.
Yep.
And even when she's in the wrong, it still needs to be her way. I don't get Dani's wanting to find true love, but as soon as somebody comes that you like, he like you find some type of way to self-sabotage, which is what you're doing now. You grown, y'all in y'all 30s, girl. Alcohol shouldn't always be your first go-to to be your confidant in a situation.
Yeah.
And why Tony need $100,000?
What? He need $100,000?
When he went to get the loan, when he went up to the bank for the loan.
Oh, I must have missed that part, girl. I have a few.
That was right before the pen situation.
Oh, somebody asking me for my Facebook page. I'm like, girl, what? Why do you need that? My Facebook page? Okay, here we go. Because they got my real name on it or whatever. Yeah, I didn't see him go to the bank.
Yeah, that was right before she went out there to separate Maurice and the white girl. I don't know the white girl name. Over the pen.
That was Rich.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh,
that was meant to say. Not Tony, my bad.
I'm like, what is he doing? He's selling.
Sorry, wrong name, my bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what do he need? Oh, I think he's opening up more juice bars, right? I thought he opened up.
Did he say a reason why?
Well, I guess if I don't know, I don't remember. I think
I don't remember either.
in there trying to hunch on her in the office. But yeah, maybe that's probably why he probably need a loan for the new juice bar, because he had remember last season he had the blueprints. So now he probably trying to open up the new. But I'm like 100,000 for a juice bar. What you doing?
Rich is now giving me vibes.
He said he needs $100,000 because he about to, for these kids he about to have. That's what he said. Remember he said something about the kids.
Oh, I couldn't remember what it was. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care enough to rewind to listen. So I said I just asked Shay and see if she called it, because I don't care enough to go back and see what Rich said. It don't even matter.
Yeah, he said something about the kids. Faith is a son says, I still don't understand the attraction for Dani aside from spreading wine. She's in her own way. Yeah. Yep. I don't get it. She has no ambition. She has nothing going for her. I think April says, I think Dani, welcome to the chat, April. Thank you for watching. April says, I think Dani does not want a relationship. I think she just wants men for schmecks only. Okay. Yeah. It's tragic. Faith is a substance says that was Rich. Yeah, I was like, girl, that Tony, on.
That was my bad, y'all.
April says she talking about Rich. He opening up another store. Okay, so it was because of the store. Gabby Janice says, hey friends, what's up? What's up? She says, I'm not too late, am I? No, you are not. It wasn't much on this episode. So, okay, so what do you think about Andy at the hospital with that whole act she put on in front of Hudson?
At first, I thought Andy was a good actress, but after this episode, I want to rethink my.
Ooh, baby!
I think I want to snatch my words back until I see something better, until I'm ready to put this back out here in the world again. Yeah, because this was bad. I think that she got to keep up the facade. Yeah. Because Robin told her to. There's that. But I'll be honest, I do think that Andy is genuinely concerned. Mm-hmm. I give her that. I do think that she's genuinely concerned about Gary and, you know, his well-being, his health. As much as she hate what he did to her, she's still in love with this man. And she knows it.
And it's crazy though.
Yeah.
You know, why did you do me like this? And yeah, I remember the first time I loved you, and da 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 da. And I'm like, Gary, you are just surviving too much. I need you to go on a croak if that's what you like. Please ease on down the road to take the stairway to heaven or hell, whichever way you want to go. I don't know. Gary is getting on my nerves. Like, you having convulsions. And now, but you still alive. What did they put in your IV? Who was allowed? Hudson, where was you at?
Thank you.
He like really casing the premises, but you ain't show up for that. But you see Andy every time she show up.
Right. You popping out then.
Something ain't right with Hudson. Yeah.
Hudson has made my number one list. Yeah. Hudson has made the number one hit list. It's Hudson.
Hudson on some shit.
Yeah, because it's stupid. And I don't know. What you think about Andy? What in the Gary situation?
I totally agree with you. When she was that terrible acting, I was like, oh my God, Andy, no, girl.
It was
bad. They just finally gave you some more lines, girl. Don't
literally.
You fucking it up.
And like, this is what you did with it.
Yeah, because I'm like, you have not been talking very much.
Nope.
Now you have more lines, and now you sound dumb. Like, girl, what are you doing? And then the Hudson about to smack Hudson because he said she was on all fours. He was like, oh, yeah. And your colleague that you're talking about, isn't that your boss? Aren't she used to being on the one you're used to being on all fours with? Like, I don't like how they're continuing to try to make her out to be some hoe. Like, men can go around and hunch up on and make everybody a cum dumpster.
Why the title fit? I'm just saying.
You said what?
If the title fit, I'm just saying.
I don't think Andy is a hoe though. I think she's single.
Girl, you gave it up to the cleanup man.
He did. He cleaned up that.
Yeah. You didn't even know this Negro? He was living with his auntie mama.
Well, no, she knew his mama.
That's my point.
The mom was trying to hook them up. Remember?
Still, though, you don't know this ninja. Why for come? Did you come
all right.
for him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was trying to hold on to that. Okay.
Black people,
I still can't. I can't call a 304 friend. When it's there for Andy and think for herself. I agree.
I think she had a little revelation when she was spiraling out in her condo. So I think because she did her whole, I'm never gonna let a man control me again. I was like, babe, was this supposed to be convincing? Because this was horrible.
So let me tell you. I want you to tell me what you think about that moment with Andy. Was it really an epiphany of sorts? Because Andy, you did this whole Mary Tyler Moore. I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. I'm taking control of myself. Yeah. Then she turned into Angela Bassett because I don't have to take this. No. And then she throws the cigarette to the side, and then she gets this text message from Jordan. Can I come over? Yeah, come on. Andy, I thought you was woman. Here you for. What you talk about? Yeah, you was Sister Soldier real fast, but now you back to dummy, idiot Andy. Like you contradicted yourself. And I don't like how Tyler Perry is trying to, or whoever writing this, is trying to make her look like a fool. Like I don't like it. Like I agree with Gabby Janice. I'm just tired. I want Andy to start caring for herself. I want her to stop worrying about what people think and stop trying to be like this overly powerful person that, oh, nothing bothers me. I don't care about this and that and third, knowing that it does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, friend. I'm not even mad at her. I found myself moment in her condo. Mm-hmm. I wish that they would have had her acting like a white woman in the scene doing it. Mm-hmm. I wish it would have been, because they curse on the show, right? Yeah. So I wish it would have been, I can't believe this nigga to put me through all this and like go off, sis, this your time. Mm-hmm. And go into your closet and you did all this ish. I'm thinking you like me. And this was your moment to have an Angela Bassett moment from Way to Exhale. Yeah. And you act like Becky?
Girl.
This was your time to shine.
And then Jordan brought his old soft simping ass over there with his sister, letting her smack his girl.
Baby, me ho been rolling all through the dog. Yeah. Been rolling all through.
Penelope would have had a puffy eye. Yeah, Penelope would have been knocked the hell out. Yeah. Like, girl, what? Andy, you all fit and stuff? Yeah, girl, I would have been Kawasaki and Penelope. Penelope lost her damn mind. Gabby Janice says in the basement of his mom's house.
That part, Gabby. That part.
Mm-hmm. T. Chamber says, I'm tired of them portraying Andy as being so weak and not the high-powered divorce attorney she was. And the acting is horrible. Yes. It is. It's sickening. I'm like, wow, Andy, you do so well on other shows. You are just really not showing your real.
Yeah.
She's only working with what she's being given. Then had a with Robin. Ooh.
Come on, Gabby, with the receipts. Come on.
She did do that.
And you didn't know this man. Man, you didn't know him.
She was trying to make Gary mad. But it's like, girl, just leave Gary alone. You ain't got to pass around the poon.
Okay.
It's too much. All right. I don't know.
Come on over here, friend. Come on.
Andy, girl, is my opinion, says yes. Oh my God. Lachelle Weaver says, hey, beautiful ladies, what's up? Thank you so much for watching. Gabby Janice says, and yet you let another woman walk in your house and slap the dog. Yeah, she did do that. She slapped the piss out of her. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Andy got lifted up off the floor. And
Maybe Penelope probably slapped some sense into her. Let's hope that.
I hope she did. Braylon Lee says, hey, good people. What's up, Braylon? Girl is my opinion says it's draining. I decided to stop watching and just watch your reviews. It's way too triggering for me. Yeah, the show is really it's going down the drain, y'all. Like I promise you we don't got an hour for you tonight. We don't. What else happened? This whole pen situation. Maurice and Paige, y'all literally stood there and argued back and forth over a pen and tore the feathers out of it.
How did she know that he was writing with the pen? See, this is the bad directing and writing and all the things, because you came downstairs right in the nick of time when he was using your pen.
Here's the thing. If you love the pen so much, why is it out there on the public?
And then there's that
area. Yeah. If I love a pen so bad, guess where that bad boy at? That joker in my purse, on my desk. It's for me to use only. Okay? For my fingers only, nobody else's. Like, this is just a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
It's like
I can imagine film to be high. Like, I'm not in the film industry, but I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark to say that it's kind of expensive, and y'all decided to use that good film to argue over a pen that you can go and make again at Dollar Tree. It don't make no kinds of sense. And it goes on too long.
Yeah, absolutely.
It goes on too long. Y'all talked about a pen for dang near 5 or however many minutes. Why?
Then Maurice makes a joke about go back out there and get your back shots in the car or whatever. And she was like, so it was you that told us. You told me. I was like, girl, she was like, you told that lie. I'm like, oh my God, please.
But didn't that already come out in a first argument?
Yes.
So why are we repeating it again?
It's unbelievable. I'm drained. My brain said no. Okay. Okay, let's talk about Miss Marie and Hayden.
Miss Marie lost some weight. I said, Miss Marie, you better come back fine.
You better go ahead, Miss Marie.
Okay, I said Marie came back fine.
And she came back a little. She less thicker than a Snicker. Okay.
I said, come on, Ozempic.
Yeah, girl, or something. Okay.
I'm here for it.
Stair climber, Ozempic. I don't know what she do.
She looks good.
And mighty fine. Okay.
She looks good. Yes.
And wig is looking good, honey.
Yes. Okay. Makeup was better, like everything. I said, all right. She definitely came back.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. She looking good.
Yeah.
Basically comes in here to tell Hayden, knock him off his square and tell him that he do too much. Like, your ego is out of this world. Ain't nobody coming in here just to be getting some pain from you. And he's talking about, yeah, because I had you climaxing 3 times in that expensive hotel. And Hayden, get you and your pencil dick, get out of here. I just know he got
you really doing all this over, like Zach said, AARP puss. Like,
yeah,
I'm confused as to why you feel so vindicated in knocking down somebody that's old enough to be your mama. It ain't a flex, Hayden. It's not a flex.
No. Yeah, you up here fucking Miss Jerry. Boy, get the hell on. Stop. Because when she bag of nickels, you really gonna have a problem then. Okay. I just wow. He really thinks highly of himself. And that scene was way too long. It was getting to the point of telling him that she wants him to manage the Roots to Riches portfolio. She wants him to get some going for that. Which he's like, why are you trying to invest in some bald head bitches? And I wait a minute. Why would you gotta be calling us bald head? That is like that. Like anyway.
Now I will say this: as smart as Miss Marie proclaimed to be, and I feel like she's a smart woman, I do wish that she would have did her due diligence on the front end, not the back end.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Do you think that the Roots to Riches took that lady's edges out?
I'm gonna say yes.
I don't think it did.
I think the reason why I'm gonna say yes, I almost kind of feel like Trey got something to do with it, but we'll get to that. But the reason why I'm gonna say yes is because nothing works out good for anybody on this show. So that's reason number one, let everybody else stuff go straight to hell. Why not? So that's one reason. And I do think too, because I don't think that she tested out everything. I think this was something that she saw. It seems like a good business. Everybody got edge control. Let's get it. I'm working a beauty shop myself. It works perfectly. So I do think that it's probably something to it. Now, would they be able to say that it's this for sure? That may be hard to prove, but I do think that it may have some type of basis. But I do wish Marie would have did this before she shook hands with Andy and Pam. I mean, not Andy. Well, I'm getting everybody's names wrong. Karen and Pam. Yeah.
I don't think Roots to Riches did them like the Gorilla Glue lady. I don't think did that. I can't get them that. Like now the Gorilla Glue lady, she had some things going on there. Like, you should have. They do have some hair Gorilla Glue stuff. But you used the wrong thing. You went
the wrong one.
And the aisle at Home Depot, and you decided to use that on your hair. I don't think that happened here. I don't.
But you know what? To your point, if it did not happen, that's why I'm gonna go back to the side of I think Trey is behind it. Some is up with Trey.
Yeah, because why he coming in there? Because the lady was like, "What you doing? Coming in here to bring more product?"
Like, how you know?
Yeah, but then this lady is harping on this $400,000. Like, I'm gonna just give you $400,000. What's gonna stop somebody else from coming in here and saying it too? If I just give you
right. And I guess people don't know how big lawsuits works because they mean this money gonna get split between all y'all. If y'all win this, girl, you don't get this 400K. It's giving scam, and I feel like Trey is behind it.
It's a scam
because you had a number already in your head, or just give it $400,000 and I leave it alone. So you mad about your edges gone or no?
Girl,
which one is gonna be? And then Trey even made the comment by saying, "Oh, edges cost 400,000 or whatever however he worded it." So my money's I'll take 600 on Trey, Alex.
These ghetto ass people don't know what the hell they doing. That lady is coming in there trying to shake them down. She ain't lose no edges. She went home and got her edges ripped off because her friend read the fuck out of her, and she lost her. She had to snatch her edges off because she was mad. That's what happened. That's the only way that lady lost them edges so fast. Mind you, what's the timeline of you using this? Because Rooster has only been around for a little bit,
and then there's that. I think it is a scam.
You had to be using something for quite some time for your edges to be gone like this.
Yeah.
Faith is a Substance says if she's that obsessed with a pen, she doesn't belong at the bank. She needs to be at a facility where she has to hug herself.
She gonna be there and keep playing.
Gonna be there right with Martell. Gabby Janice says, I like Ms. Marie because she's the only one that can put Hayden and Gary in their place. Yeah, but Hayden really got his he was feeling himself talking to her crazy, and she was like, is that how you talk to the number one client here at this firm? She was like, well, I want Andy to deal with all my my stuff. my business stuff. Really, I just want you to deal with this, with the hair thing. Which I'm just like, what was the point of having her come in there to talk to him about that?
Right.
I guess it was the setup for her going to the shop later on to see what was going on. I don't know, child.
Yeah.
Faith is a substance says the highlight of the episode was Miss Marie getting Hayden together and not Miss Jerry. Yeah. Yes, it's giving Miss Jerry, child, the way he acted. April says, I think it's a scam and Trey behind the whole thing. I do think that. I feel like Trey is a part of it.
Yeah.
How convenient for you to come in here. Gabby Janice says the lady was already gone before she used Pam's stuff. Really? See, that is ridiculous. Gabby Janice says edges. Oh, her edges was already gone. Yeah. Cause she all in the screen, like I'm like, her edges are not really gone. Maybe her head, she just got a receding hairline. They picked a lady with a receding hairline to do this. Trey definitely involved. Lachelle Weaver says. Gabby Janice says it's giving scam. Lachelle Weaver says, because who was that woman Karen saw him with? Oh, yeah. I might have to go back to that episode and see.
That's a good one. Okay.
Oh, Lachelle, good pull. Good.
Okay.
Rajaya McCrary says, I hope I said that right. What do you guys think about Robin being back? People are saying that Robin and Andy have better chemistry than Andy and Jordan, which I wholeheartedly, absolutely. Let me tell you why. Because Robin at GAY and New Jordan is GAY. So there's that. New Jordan doesn't like a punani. He likes the. Okay, so
I think too, he give anxious all the time, even in his acting.
He's trying to force himself to want to, like the breathing, like when he be kissing her, he be like, and he got a heavy breathe into it. I'm like, I ain't never had no ninja kiss me like that, where he got to take a deep breath and be like, and pull my face in. That's too much. Ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah, it's a lot. But you know what? I think her and Robin always had better chemistry. I even go a little further. Y'all ain't gonna agree with me, but I feel like Dave had more chemistry better than her and Gary.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 1000%. Linda Gamble says, hey, shayreneeonline. And she says, hello, deep conversations with Sean. Thank you so much for joining us, Linda Gamble, the hardest working mod out here. Okay. Gabby Janice says, has Andy and New Jordan ever shared a kiss yet? Yeah, they did. And Andy always looks uncomfortable. She be like, okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Like she tries to, like she into it, but she stops him. Because in my mind, I feel like KJ, aka Andy, be thinking about, oh, did you suck it before you? But then he could be thinking, did you suck your husband's?
Well, that's never mind.
Yeah. That might be that might make him want to do it.
Right.
I can taste the balls on the back of your throat. Gabby Janice says Jordan gives me closeted choir director. Oh no, not the choir director. Get him away from the cheering. No. Cause no, you know what? Let me take that back. Cause that don't mean everybody that's like that is like that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Church, they be saying it ain't right. Shanice says way too much time on her edges. Child.
Yeah.
Time on my edge. Since you went away.
It's bad.
Faith is a substance that Linda Gamble is the MVP of mods. Yes, she is. For real, for real. Lily is laughing. Linda Gamble says, hello, Faith is a substance. Yes, like, I don't believe this lady. I think she is here to catch a coin. That's what she free bag, which I don't know what piece of Karen made her think that she just was going to write her a check for $400,000. And she's like, I'm not leaving. Karen, call the police, ma'am.
That's the part I'm waiting on. And that's
Yeah.
okay. So in that scene, did you notice when Karen and Pam would talk, the chanting would stop?
Yeah.
And when they stopped talking, the chanting would start back up. I said, Tyler, you got this big old massive lie, all the monies in the world. You could not play an AI track because everybody got a laugh track. So I'm sure there's a track that you can replay to turn them down,
girl,
and hiding them up. Like I said, okay, ain't nobody catching on to the fact, because if I'm protesting in the name of my edges,
yeah,
I'm not going to stop protesting to listen to what you got to say. And when you finish your statement, I'm back to protesting about the edges. I said, okay.
Yeah, like in their conversation, she was gonna say, "Okay, girl, this what the check says. We're gonna write the check right now." Like what? Gloria Lacey says, "Do we think the delivery driver guy set this up?" We said yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Gabby Janice says, "How Karen gonna write a check when she broke it at me?" Child, you and me both. Okay. First of all, she done borrowed from every Tom, Dick, and Andy. Okay. She done borrowed money from everybody. Her mama, Andy, child, the government. I don't know what she doing. Like Karen is about to have 2 babies. Mind you, I'm surprised all this foolishness hasn't sent her into labor.
Yeah. I hope this was what, and I said this last week. So I'm gonna keep hope alive and hope this is what's gonna happen on next week. Karen needs to go into labor. Have these kids already. For God's sake. Come on. It's time.
Tyler Perry don't want to manage no babies on set. Something gonna happen when she ain't gonna have them kids at all.
See, that's what I've been saying. I don't think both is gonna make it.
No.
I don't think both is gonna make it. And then again, where's Aaron?
Where is Aaron? It's been 5 episodes and we ain't seen old Baldy. I don't know. Where is he? Child. What was that? What else?
He's an investor too.
Yes.
So everybody finna play a part in this situation.
So Miss Marie walking in there, like her and Pam and Karen talking about something. Pam, what you think about Pam talking about something? And our best friend is a lawyer.
That was funny. I actually thought that was funny. I'm not gonna lie on that. And Karen gets on my nerves. Y'all over here trying to fight for y'all life, and this is the time you want to check her by saying hour. Like, so I ain't no honorary sister now. Like, come on.
And Karen was like, "We gonna be sleeping on one of the sisters' couches because they gonna clean us out."
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God. Mind you, y'all over here attacking a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's like, and then where all these people come from?
And then there's that. Who you call? Who, like, how did they get here?
What is the evidence that this is my responsibility? I can't. Now they know they use some bad just for me, and that's why them edges is gone. Gabby Janice says, "Watch Zach do something stupid to start her labor." Child.
It probably would be Zach, and for her to be mad at him all over again, and now we're gonna have to have the Karen and Zach drama again. You may be right, Gabby.
Yeah. Rajaya McCrary says, "I agree. Once Robin popped up, I was like, she definitely has better chemistry with Robin, and I feel like Gary should have left the show during season 3. Yeah, Gary is he's a waste of space at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, what else he gonna do? Come back out, come back alive, and be a villain to other people again?
Yeah, I really don't want him to die, because I got this love-hate relationship with Gary.
I do too. I love to hate him. I do.
Yeah, I have a love-hate for him, so I wouldn't want him to die, but I wish if they had good writers, you know.
Yeah, but the scenarios that we think of them if this was written well.
Right. Yeah. I wish they would have kept the Penelope pregnant type. You know, he moved on with her, you know, his life-ish, you know. and let Andy spiral out, you know, a little bit. Like she ain't
Yeah,
really over him like she say she is.
she not. Gabby Janice says, watch we get to season 10 and still not know who poked
Oh,
Gary.
Gabby, don't say this.
I can't. Oh, Regia. Also, it's pronounced Regia, and it's okay
Oh.
another way. Thank you for telling me, because y'all know I don't like to say people's names wrong. So now I know to say it right. Regia. Okay, perfect. I like that. Gloria Lacey says every season is only a week in TP World.
Yeah, it'd be like a day actually.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shanice says, I didn't understand why Penelope slapped Andrea. I didn't get why she slapped her either. Like, what was the point?
So to me, it came off because, of course, they waited to the very end to do this. But if we would have spent less time on this pen, see, I can't get over this pen. If we would have spent less time on this pen and gave us more of this, it would have made sense. But anyway, I think that because she got word that she was marrying Gary, maybe it feels like you playing us the entire time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, you know how trifling Gary is. Like, you should have asked her first. Like, hey, is he trying to get you? Like, is he,
Yeah.
oh, like, what's the real deal behind this?
Yeah.
Jordan told her, apparently. So, I don't know. Gabby Janice says Cheeto is a very fine villain. He is.
And there's that.
He is, child. Gabby, she slapped Andy back into reality.
I hope so. I hope she did.
Because that whole scene where she was like, stand up, stand up. I was like, Andy, what? Girl.
I hope she got slapped some sense back into her, and you know.
I wanted to poke in the screen and be like, girl, sit down. Sit down. Look dumb as hell. Shanice says, why did Penelope slap Andrea? I didn't understand it. Yeah, we try and figure that out too. I guess we're gonna figure that out next episode. I also excited to see Michael is talking. I knew Michael, the little boy. Zach.
Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sausage or something.
Nuggets. He gonna say nuggets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna ask for some more nuggets, and he's but that they say that is a way of showing that he's coming out of trauma.
That's good.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good thing.
I think
so. Here's another thing too. Let me go on a rant. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, girl.
We got so many unresolved issues.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the baby mama? What happened to this lawsuit of you having to pay all this money out? What happened to the money that you did pay for you to get out the situation?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Where is the other woman that was calling Aaron, whatever other name?
Yeah, Jennifer or whatever her name.
Yeah, where's she at? Okay, so we at 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're at 4. All right. Preston gone. Okay. There's that. I know I'm leaving out some more. Help me out, y'all. Help me out. I know I'm leaving out more because it's a lot.
Solve mysteries. Okay, were they successful in taking over the firm or not?
Oh, 6.
Yep. What was the information that Hayden found out about Zach at the airport?
7.
Spying on him. What else? Tamara. What we doing with her? Where are we going with that?
What was the point of, I don't know if it's a unresolved mystery, but what was the point of the ex-wife coming in for 2.5 seconds and gone? We didn't need that.
Is she still in jail?
I'll add it anyway. Nah.
Yeah, is she in jail? Is she coming?
Add it anyway.
And what about the other chicks that Gary was? I mean, what about the other chicks Gary was sleeping with?
That and the ex-wife. Okay, we at 11.
Yep. And then are we going to figure out if he really did something to that girl from way back when that Penelope approached him about?
Yeah, 12. What about the sex doctor or the whatever doctor?
Oh yeah, him. He's supposed to be getting help. And then did he ever pay Miss Marie? Because didn't he owe her money?
13, 14. Yeah.
Is he gonna give Zach his money back?
Oh, one more. Okay, 15, 16. What happened to the white guy who's supposed to be helping him?
Helping him with the helping Jordan with the campaign. What happened to him?
What happened to that?
Girl, a lot. This is too much. This is too much. Faith is the substance says unpopular opinion. I never thought Gary was fine, just attractive. Excuse me, Cheeto. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a good looking man right there.
Cheeto, he's attractive to me. His nose, he got the little flared nostril thing going on. That's a little weird, but he's still cute to me.
You know what I think it is? I think he has a great sex appeal about himself.
He does.
I think he has a real sexiness, a great swagger, and I think that what probably make up in. I don't think he's a bad looking guy. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But I think it makes up more when you have that sex appeal on you.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And I love his chocolate skin.
Yes.
And that's crazy because my husband is light skinned. Gabby Janice says, good thing he don't watch my reviews. Gary and Hayden going to jail. Child, right. Because why does Hayden another one? Why does Hayden still have a job after him trying to infiltrate the system at the freaking firm? Child.
Tapping the phones.
Yeah, tapping in the phones, child. Regina McCrary says, what do you guys think about certain people defending Karen's behavior? Because Karen got some biased fans. I have went back and forth with some of them, trying to get them to understand my point. You know, honestly, I think in this whole sisters sector, if you will, there are some people that identify with Karen because, in my opinion, I think maybe some people are like bitter baby mamas, or they had bad relationships that they're not over yet, or they didn't get over in a healthy way. And they see themselves in Karen. So they're like defending all of her behaviors because they didn't know how to heal in a healthy manner from prior relationships. That's what I get from that. Mm-hmm. Karen bugs me because I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum where like, I was the girl that's like, I see signs of you being a fuckboy. Mm-hmm. And I slide on up out of there. So for me, I don't have any sympathy for Karen because you could have left him. Like, you stick around just to berate him and talk trash. Like, that's not what men need. That's not what's going to make a man change, by you sticking around and talk trash to him. And by you talking trash to him, are you sticking around because you want him to stay? You want to stay with him and you want to make him better? Or you just want to make him feel bad? Like, I feel like Karen has daddy issues or something. Like, something is going on there. And her and Zach just were too toxic.
I agree. I 100% back that. I do think that she's definitely giving bitter baby mama, and I think that's why people are connecting with her because they see themselves in that situation. Mm-hmm. And for Karen, I think Karen got off on being able to say you're a broke ninja. Mm-hmm. I think Karen got her rocks off on being able to diminish him and belittle him on every turn. And I think that's why she didn't let it go, because she knew he had nowhere to go. Mm-hmm. So she know that he has no choice but to rely on her. Mm-hmm. And she knew that he couldn't afford to go nowhere. Right. Because I buy your clothes and I pay for everything and I do all the things. So and then I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off. She was dick dumb, you know. So she was dick dumb.
I think Karen represents for Tyler Perry the angry black woman. Like, I think that is the bitter, angry black woman that, oh my God, I just can't let it go. I built you up and now she over here enjoying the fruits of my labor. I was the one for you and I can't. Now you rich, I don't get to do, you know. Right. You know, instead of just, girl, let it burn.
Yeah.
Clearly he burned you a couple of times according to you. and he didn't treat you the same way he's treating this other woman. What some women have to realize is sometimes you don't bring out of these men what other women do. He didn't have enough respect for you to change. And so guess what? Let me move along and find somebody that will.
Yeah.
Over here and harp on what you doing and then make you feel like I deserve this or we should be together. No, you treated me bad. Let's move on. Go over there.
And going back to our video we did the other day with the Cam and Jazzy situation, Zach knew that he can treat her like trash.
Oh yeah.
And you ain't going nowhere. Like you're not going anywhere. So I think Karen do beat herself up over there a lot. I give Karen a little grace, but I think it was also one of them things. I don't want you, but I want nobody else to have you. And I think that's why she says she's better about it now. But I think that's why she was really tripping over the Fatima situation, because you didn't really want him. You were over him. So you say, until you see that he's rolling in the dough, moving on up in the world to the deluxe apartment, and you know, and he's treating Fatima with respect.
Period. Girl, it's, you know what? I just think that Fatima had a different type of conversation with him. It was, you know, and it could also be because of the history that Karen and Zach have had where it's been toxic. Karen knows about, you know, his mother and all of that. So Karen held that over his head. But Zach wasn't the best to her, but I think it was because of the way that Karen treated him.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's power in the tongue, and Karen, for a multitude of reasons, but you can't expect a man to be wanting to wine and dine you and sweep you off your feet when you talking to him crazy all the time. Like, because you paying for stuff, you think you can call him everything but a child of God. It don't make sense. Gabby Janice says, what happened to the PI in season 3? Girl, not that lady with that daggone turf wig on. Now, that was one of the worst wigs in Tyler Perry history. That thing was spray painted turf on her head.
She was here. Oh, okay. What about the detective guy?
Yeah, what happened with that? The one that, okay, so, and then the one that picked, what happened to the man that picked Andy up when she was out in the Neverland, and he brought her back to her apartment? What happened to that?
But what about the whole Gary situation in that alone? We never got a resolve on that.
With that, like, they were supposed to been investigating him. Like, and why did y'all do that? What was going on where you had to go and have the SWAT team pick Andy up in the area? We never resolved that.
Yeah.
It's so things that we could go into that it's all of this to say there's no need to drag out all of this stuff.
Right.
It's other things that need to be solved.
Yeah.
T. Chambers says the past few weeks Fatima has gotten on my nerves, riding hard for Andy, and Andy won't even answer the phone for her child. But yes, she answers that text message from Jordan in like 2. Gloria Lacey says, what happened to Andy's apartment and all her stuff? Remember, Gary bought the penthouse. So as a, I guess, consolation, they sold the apartment, and Andy now lives in the penthouse in the building. So that Shanice says, okay, thanks for the explanation, Sean. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Sean, any explanations? You gave an explanation for something. Gabby Janice says, whatever happened to Gary being investigated? Right, exactly. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, all these things are falling short. April says, and for Trey to tell Karen to pay the woman the money. And Karen said, I do not have that kind of money. Yeah, like, why is he telling that? That's how I think he's a part of it too. Because who just says, girl, well, just give her the money? Because why was Trey in there? What was you in there doing at nighttime that one time where the door was locked or whatever? Or you were trying to come in there?
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust Trey. Something going on.
And you went from hitting on a pregnant woman to dating Pam.
Exactly.
It's definitely Trey. It's Trey.
Trey did.
Trey did it.
Faith is the substance says, I'm still wondering why that cop so pressed about pinning the robbery on Sabrina. Right.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't even that never made any sense. It was clear that it was, oh boy, Q. Like, he's on camera and he came in there with his goons. So you think Sabrina would set that up? That don't even make any sense.
And where's the money?
Where the money at? Because we damn sure don't see it in her outfits, okay? Child. And I'm going to go back and manage the bank. I'm quitting if I did all that.
Right.
Up the facade. Gabby Janice says, where is Karen's money going? Or what's it being used on? Right.
Yeah.
Because Karen be broke as hell. And I'm like, you getting paid. If you own a salon, you have to be getting paid from the stylist. And it seemed like your business is booming. So, like, girl, how many press and curls do you need to do to keep yourself afloat?
I don't go up on your prices.
Yeah. Shanice says, Jennifer is the one who found out about Aaron Karen and she called him John. Yes, that's it. Jennifer, that's the lady in the parking lot. Yeah, we need to figure out what happened to her. What was that all about? Gabby Janice says, Karen has mommy and daddy issues. We need a flashback episode. Yeah, all of them. Like, even with Andy, we need to figure out what happened in college with the dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. April says, I agree with Sean. Penelope thinks Andrea traded on them, especially since she was going to marry him. And that's what I'm saying. Andy didn't even need to marry him.
Yeah.
It was stupid. Like, if you're going to have the mafia come after me or whatever, just tell them to come. Just
yeah.
I'll call your bluff. Shanice says the sex therapist. Yes, that therapist that Gary had. Regina McCrary says, not to mention Karen tried to sleep with him while engaged to Fatima in season 6, which is wild. Karen really showed more of her villain side in season 6. Yeah, Karen, she really showed her ass. Like, she got all up in Fatima's face talking about something, and I'm pregnant. Okay, girl. So, and it's Dax. You know, at that time, she ain't no good for damn nothing.
She didn't know who it was. Baby, no. She was praying every night to Jesus. Lord, let it be Dax.
Please let this fetus be here.
And she was praying every night.
Yeah, and she was hoping that he would go back up in there just so she can make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Zach several times that Karen talked to him like his mom did. Yeah, his mom talked to him real greasy.
Mm-hmm.
Shanice says Karen needs a punching bag. Yeah, she does, and it ain't gonna be Zach no more.
Yeah.
Lachelle Weaver says, yes, TP is the king of plot holes. As a writer myself, oh, yes, writer. I will be dragged for filth putting books out with plot holes. You have to wrap things up appropriately.
Yes, I agree.
You know, you should link up with Kehlani Harrelson. She does. She writes and she loves movies, and she actually is a director. Yeah, y'all would be great to link up.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I agree, Shay, 100% about Karen. She definitely has mommy and daddy issues. Miss Lisa seems to slide in and out of her life to me, just my opinion. Yeah, because Lisa is like Casper. She comes and is friendly, and then she goes away on up out of here. Like,
she got that bug. She gone.
She gone. Poof. T. Chambers says, what happened to the African? Right, the African who gave Sabrina the money for the mortgage.
There's another one.
Did
he get his money back?
Right. No, well, I guess since they got out of jail, technically he got his money back.
Okay.
Yeah. But still, like, where is that? He not pursuing her anymore?
Yeah. Well,
the only other thing we haven't discussed, we done pinched an hour out of this girl. I can't believe it. The only thing we haven't discussed is Fatima and Hayden. They're back banter. I think that was a waste of scene too.
Yeah, I think the Hayden and Fatima back and forth is kind of like Maurice and whoever he's going back and forth with. Yeah. It's kind of old, delayed, and tired. Like, we're gonna have to push and find something else.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, at this point, it's
Yeah, I can do without it. Like it was first, but it's just like, okay, all right. Man,
because how many times is gonna be okay for him to keep being disrespectful? Like how many times? I understand that we don't like each other, but we still at work. And even for Fatima, like y'all so unprofessional to the point to where it don't even make sense anymore. At some point, it's gonna have to level out.
yeah, and then he keeps on bringing up the fact that he's her boss, and he's like,
Yeah.
you are putting so much stock in Andy, but even Robin doesn't even have faith in her anymore, and he's written her off, and this and the thing. So did Miss Marie and all this. No, they didn't. You are the one that's behind the scenes getting dumped on. So
I'm surprised Hayden brought that up because Miss Marie told him, "Oh, you don't think you stay here on your own accord when it came to Robin." So I feel like, of course, he still got to save face in front of Fatima, but like you could have just left it in your pocket, sir. Leave it alone because Marie is pretty much letting the cat out the bag that she's helping you keep your job.
Literally. And not that's what Fatima gets for giving her pom pom to lame.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Gabby Janice says Hayden only has a job until Andy comes back. Yeah, I hope so. They need to go on and fire him. April says, "What about who charged 5,000?" Girl, yes, yes. Thank you, April. That is what we inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
How do we even get here?
How?
What was the resolve? Did you figure it out, ma'am? Did you get your money back? Like,
My
yeah.
Because somebody just called her on the phone and was like, "Oh, it was." They told her. They didn't say it. Well, we could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so not Zachary Taylor. And I'm like, okay, girl, who the hell did it?
And you knew, and you still let this man get locked up. You knew.
People were saying that it was Pam. Pam did it to buy the Roots to Riches stuff.
I can see that in hindsight now by her, because she was stealing the money.
I think she admitted it. Yeah,
Pam, oh, she did?
Yeah, she admitted it in the office because Karen said, "I'm going through my credit card receipts and you are buying your materials on my credit card. So if you're going to be selling all this product, that was what made them decide that they wanted to go ahead and go into business with each other because you need to pay this credit card off and I want my money back."
But that's such a big gap though. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like the Zach thing happened in season 3. That wasn't in season 4, right?
You know how to slow this stuff go.
Like that is a huge gap to connect the pieces together for it to be Pam dang near 2 years later.
I don't know, child. Gabby Janice says Pam did it and says she brought a lamp. That's why Karen is getting a percentage with Pam's. Wow. See?
She bought a lamp. Wait a minute.
So she told Karen that she bought a lamp, but she really didn't.
Oh, because she was buying the... Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
But girl, that's it. Ain't nothing else really this show was not giving all that it needed to give. I'm getting drained.
We had to fill in just to make up for the episode.
It's a mess. Somebody got to come in and write some stuff that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a way to make these sisters like interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
agree. I don't know where we're gonna go from here, but child, I guess we'll see one more again next week to see why Penelope slapped the fool out of Andy.
And she slapped the dog shit out of her. Warrior A. Warren says, "Peace, all mods and Shay Renee." Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, I for the rest of this season, I want number 1, Karen to have these babies. 2, we need to wrap up who offed Gary. 3, Yeah, Gary, where are your children? Have your children come to the hospital to see you?
The
Like,
wife.
that's his wife who is like unbelievable. Has Tamara come up there? Where's Tamara?
Are your other women looking for you? Because
Looking.
Penelope found out that you had other women's.
She did.
Ain't nobody concerned that, hey, my boyfriend Boo is missing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gary is an unhinged freakazoid. Anybody that sits there pleasuring themselves
I
from
hate that scene. Oh, the worst thing ever.
Andy's underwear, and then him on the phone with somebody like, tell me what she said. What did she say? I was like,
I hate that they turned Gary into this.
some perverted.
Yeah, I hated that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Writer
Friend.
storyline would have been wrapped up. Yeah, they need somebody that has seen. You can tell that the writers that are writing on this storyline now, they haven't watched the season at all. They haven't watched this. They haven't watched the episodes. So the way it's so discombobulated, like nothing makes sense, and they're really trying to make things happen with these Tony, Rich, and Jordan. Like they're trying to bring them in like the Bruz from the show Bruz.
Yeah.
I would have rather them just write those guys into the show some kind of way. You know what I mean? To make it.
Yeah.
But it's not giving what they thought it needed to give.
Yeah. I actually think we're seeing too much of them.
Yeah. It's like, is it Sistas and Bruz now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lachelle Weaver says their characters are not well fleshed out. They're too one-dimensional. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But child, yeah, listen. I'm gonna get myself together. I'm supposed to be going out of town tomorrow. Ask me how many articles of clothing I have. And I told you earlier I was braiding my hair and I done took it out because it wasn't doing what it needed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and twist it. Stick to what I know. What I'm gonna do. Because braids ain't gonna work. That's
now you're gonna be up all night, friend.
I'm gonna be up all night. But that's okay. I got a lot of content I can watch. You know what? What do you think about that new show, Eat, Slay, Love?
I've been seeing people talk about it. What is it on?
It's on Peacock.
Okay.
Do you have Peacock?
I think so.
Okay, I was gonna say if you don't, let me know. That's another thing.
I think we do.
All these daggone subscriptions, I got child. But yeah, I think I want to watch that, and maybe that could be something else we can add on the Sistas night, because we can talk about that and then Sistas.
Yeah. Okay. So the season just started, right?
Yeah, I think all the episodes are on Peacock. It's the whole thing. So I'll probably make it through all the episodes to do this big old head of mine.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely catch up on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching us. Listen, we tried to do the best we could with this review. The episode was trash, but we are optimistic for the next week. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like on this channel. Go on over to Conversations with Sean's channel. Everything is in the description below. Go over to her channel, like the video, subscribe to her channel if you have not, subscribe to mine if you have not, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.